I really dig those styles they wear. And the southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. And the northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini on Hawaiian Island girls by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kind of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California
At FlamePlays21. Sid Wailutija in chat. At BlastMgate. Sid really? At BlastMgate. Sid Ika he probably is. At FlamePlays21. Sid Ika. At FlamePlays21. Sid calls 3 PLP watching. At BlastMgate. Sid Ika. At Flame Plays 21. Said yo, it's me. At Flame Plays 21. Said Luigi goes, said ha ha.
Thank you for coming home. Sorry that the chairs are all warm. I left them here, I could have sworn. These are my salad days, slowly being eaten away. Just another play for today. Oh, but I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Luck has left me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. Like that you're bound to return. There's something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it. So after the rush has gone, I hope you find a little more time. Remember we were partners in crime. It's only 2 years ago, the man with the suit and the face, who knew that he was there on the case. Now he's in love with you, he's in love with you. My love is like a high prison wall, and you could leave me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. I'm glad that you're bound to return. Something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it. Love is like a high prison wall, and you can leave me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. I'm glad that you're bound to return. Something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it.
It played at 7,274. Said why stream so bad? Gate. Sid so sad could have said anything else with your one message. At no battles 8,910. Sid you got 0 messages saying why you blocked me. At BlastMega Gaming. Sid you got and 0 messages from you in total. At Flame Plays 21. Sid Y2 watching JK. At BlastMega. Sid Ika. At BlastMega. Sid doesn't account me though. At Flame Plays 21. Sid so good it's. At Flame Plays 21. Sid fixed. At user FX7UV7DR40. Said you have the IP in the title of the stream, bro, it's not that hard. At Flame Plays 21. Said wow. At Flame Plays 21. Sid with the song. At BlastMega. Sid Hika. At BlastMega. Sid he's the leader hey. At BlastMega. Sid the gang. At BlastMega. Sid rock and roll. At BlastMega. Sid rock and roll. At Flame Plays 21. Sid is this the 1994 World Cup JK. BlastMega. Sid Rip. At BlastMega. Sid East. At BlastMega. Sid Row. At BlastMega. Sid. At Flame Plays 21. Sid is the VC I was there.
You can have it. If you want it, you can
Flame Plays 21. Sid Why Die? Marshmallow W2X. Sid say hi if you see this. At BlastMega. Sid hi. Flame Plays 21. Sid is the real marshmallow.
This is me. This is me, Craig Ferguson. Come see me live in your region on my Pants on Fire comedy stand-up tour. For the full list of dates and tickets, go to thecraigfergusonshow.com. VIP meet and greet packages are available as well. Come say hi and have a laugh. Hello everyone, welcome to the Joy Podcast. My name is Craig Ferguson and I am your host for this edition and all editions of the Joy Podcast. The Joy Podcast, for it is my podcast. And when I say it is my podcast, it is very different to how it began. As I'm sure many of you know, back in the days, 25, 30, 50 years ago, we used to have guests on this podcast, but I've been so busy and then I just didn't want to have guests anymore because I'm tired of talking to people. That's not true. I like talking to people, but I've been very busy and I can't schedule guests unless it's on Zoom, and I don't want to do that. So, I'm sure all of you already know this anyway. But if you don't, this is a podcast that involves me kind of interviewing myself and also taking questions from you, and I think that's really what it is. And my dears, let's give you an update on what I've been up to. Now, you're probably, if you're watching this on the YouTubes or any of the other ways that you can watch this, which I think is only on YouTube, then you'll be able to see for yourself. But if you're not watching this and you're listening to it, which I believe most of you consume this podcast in that fashion, then I have this to tell you. I've looked better. I'm feeling a bit rough today, and I'll tell you for why. Because I have been very busy. I have been very busy in a way which actually takes it out of me a bit. I've been traveling a lot. In the past week, I've been to, from New York, I went to Los Angeles, California, St. Louis, Missouri, Lexington, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, Bristol, Tennessee, Knoxville, and then back home. And I'm back in New York now. So I have been very busy and I've been on airplanes a lot, and it is a chore sometimes on the airplanes. Most people are very nice, as I'm sure you're aware. In fact, most people are just trying to get from A to B, but occasionally in the airports and on the planes, it's a vexation of the spirit sometimes to be interacting with people. Also, I tell you, what it is as well is, I don't know about you, but when I'm on an airplane a lot, I seem to get very dried out. My skin gets all crispy. Mind you, I'm just an old white guy. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just an old, crispy white guy. Anyway, that's where I have been. I've been all over the place. I was filming in California for the new show that I've got coming out later in the year called American on Purpose, and I was just doing the last bit of filming there for that in Los Angeles, a town I lived in for a very long time. I don't live there anymore, and it's weird going back to a town that you haven't lived in for a long time, because actually I had a bit of time and I went to a diner that I used to go to, the 101 Cafe, which is, if you know Los Angeles, it's a very famous old spot. It's not called the 101 Cafe anymore. It's called the Clark's Diner. I think it's called. Very good. It's actually better than it used to be. But I've been going there since I was in my early 30s, and I'm in my early 60s. I'm 64 this year. Hell. Anyway, I went back to this place that I've been going to since I was in my early 30s. I've been for
At Flame Plays 21.
30s, and I'm in my
Sid, shut up, PLS.
Early
At Flame
60s.
Plays 21.
I'm 64 this
Sid,
year.
OMG and chat.
Hell.
At
Anyway, I
Flame
went back
Plays
to this place that I've
21.
been going to since I was in
Sid
my early
60
30s. I've been for a
FPS.
while. And I thought to myself, the thought occurred to me, I should probably just move back to Los Angeles and be in my early 30s. And then I figured out that I can't do that. You can't move back to the past. In fact, I believe the quote is, I can't remember who said it, but the quote is, the past is another country. They do things differently there. Which is inaccurate, because if the past was another country, you could just go. You can go and visit the past. Well, I suppose you can visit the past, can't you, in memory? And nowadays, memory is no longer the preserve. Oh, by the way, I just picked up a drink to drink something of it, and then I put it down without drinking it, which, telling from the comments, which I'm looking at on the computer, that's driving a lot of people crazy. People who watch this podcast, they watch me pick up a glass, about to take a drink, then I don't take a drink. Apparently I do the same with coffee as well. Well, you know, in my defense, it's because I'm talking to you. And I pick it up to drink, and I thought, well, and then I get engrossed in what I'm saying, and I put my drink down. But I'll have a drink now. Hold on. There you are. Now, I like to go, after I've had a drink. I think it goes back to my drinking days when I would have a drink of alcohol and go, going to jail. Anyway, the past is another country. They do things differently there. You can visit the past, but you can only visit in memory. And until very recently, that was maybe some photographs, some writing, some diaries, some paintings, maybe. But now, of course, the past, and for the past, I guess, 20 years or so, maybe more, the past is digitized. People's memories are digitized. You ever get that thing people will send you a photograph or something out of the blue, saying, this just popped up in my phone? I find that quite sinister, that people will send things that just popped up in their phone. What business has your phone got reminding you of things? I don't care for it. I find all of those things quite sinister. I feel like, though, I may be in the minority. I feel like I'm, tilting at windmills a little bit here, but I feel like the technology I'm exhausted by it. I don't want to do it. I'm sure many of you are aware of this, and if you're not, I will tell you. I have social media accounts, but I don't look at them in the way that people do. I don't scroll through it. I certainly don't scroll through social media or look at other people's social media. I don't do it. And I think I probably started doing that, started being like that because I'm, some kind of smug elitist. But I think now I do it because I think it's for mental health. Actually, it was always for mental health. I don't think you're meant to see it. I don't like the computer or an algorithm deciding what I see and what I don't see. I came of age in punk rock, my friends. The whole idea was that you fight the power. Well, if the power is in your phone, then how do you fight it? Disengage. That's what I think. Anyway, I feel like people's memories used to be, organic. And in that way, I actually think that's a kindness, because I think your brain is probably designed, this is my guess, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just guessing things and being fanciful, and why should I bother being qualified? Nobody else is, except actual people who are qualified, obviously, but they're, on the internet, which we're on right now. Anyway, I've got nothing against the internet, by the way. This is social media I'm talking about, not the internet. I think the internet is actually, on balance, probably a great invention. But I think the social media area of it, here's what I would say. I think I might have even said this before. There's a park in London called Hyde Park. It's a beautiful big park. And there's a part of it called Speaker's Corner. And ever since the Middle Ages, anyone can go to Speaker's Corner and say whatever they want. And people go there and yell whatever conspiracy theories they have, or why the king should not be the king and all that kind of stuff. And it's a tiny little corner of the park, and everyone goes and watches the crazy people. But most of the park is lovely. That's not terrible either. It's just that's where all the crazy people go. And I think the internet's a bit like that. Like, most of it is fine, but then there's a bit of it. Anyway, the reason I don't like the algorithm or any digital technology deciding what I remember or to stimulate memory in me is because I feel like it removes the chance for me to be wrong. about
At
something,
null
and I'll tell you what I mean by that.
7814.
See, I think in
Sid bro, look under your
memory,
bed.
it's quite a nice thing.
At Flame Plays
to the way
21.
your brain, you can't
Sid do
filter
FR. At
out
null
really bad things, and
7814.
you kind of remember the good
Sid,
times,
stop
or
yapping.
some people remember the bad times. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't feel very organic, which of course is not. It's not organic, and I think that's the point. Anyway, how did I get onto this? I don't know. I was just complaining about social media again, like some old guy yelling on his lawn, which I think probably that's what this podcast has turned into. Old man on your lawn yelling at people. Digital yawning, digital lawn yelling.
At null
That's what this has turned into.
7814.
How sad that it should be
Said
that,
you a
Craig.
lapping mate,
Well,
go eat
anyway,
some tea
I don't
and
want to tell you about
crumpets.
social media accounts.
At
So I
Flame
have them,
Plays 21.
but I don't.
Sid, stop yapping
I don't
PLS.
scroll through social media. I don't look at them in that way. I get, there was a company that I had until very recently that they would curate the social media accounts. Lots of people do this. So they put out things like projects that are coming up and all that kind of stuff. And I've been doing that. But I think now I'm actually about to change tack with that.
At null 7814.
In the sense that
Sid,
I
shut up,
don't
bro.
feel like I want to even endorse it with my presence. So I'm going to keep. I've got some dates booked until the end of the year, stand-up dates. So I'm going to keep those. Not the end of the year, actually, June of this year. And I'm going to keep the social media accounts open
At
so that they can publicise those dates.
7814.
Until that time,
Sid, if you don't
And
stop
then
yapping, me and Flame Plays 21 are
think,
gonna leave stream.
I'm going to shut down the social media accounts that I have. I don't really have that many. I have an Instagram account and a Twitter account, I think, and that's it.
At Flame Plays
Actually,
21.
maybe something on TikTok as well.
Sid,
I
you
bet
go.
there's something on Facebook.
At
Anyway,
Flame Plays 21.
what I'm going to do is I think I'll probably do is
Sid
shut
can't
them
handle
down.
it.
And then the only place that I will stay connected to anyone who
At null
who's halfway interested in what my
7814.
particular
Sid, you are so annoying, mate. Shut up.
lawn yelling is going to be, can see me here. I'll do one of these once a week, and I think that's enough for everybody. I don't need to be, gosh, look what I mean, I don't think people post photographs of their lunch anymore, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know. Cats, photographs of cats. I've got plenty of photographs of our cat, which is weird because I will say this about photographs of my cat. Not my cat, by the way, the family cat that lives with us. I think any photograph I see of the cat doesn't look like the cat. Is that weird? I think the cat, particularly this cat,
At Flame
I feel
Plays
like
21.
unless you see the actual cat, you
Sid,
don't really
FR.
get what it's about.
At
I think
Flame
there's some
Plays
things the camera
21.
misses, and with cats,
Sid, let's dislike.
that's certainly true. All right, so there's a couple of tweets and emails and letters and comments from people. Well, there's quite a lot, but I say a couple because, as you know, I try and answer these tweets and emails, and tweets and emails are coming from, yeah, there's a jingle. Tweets and emails are coming in now. I try and answer them, but what happens is usually I start answering one and I get sidetracked, and then I only get through about one or two, and they're building up. I will be honest with you, we're having to open up more storage for all these things, but I'll get through them, in time. This is from Zain Akbari from Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, I like Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City has got one of the best Mexican restaurants I've ever been to. And I really wish I could remember the name of it. Anyone in Salt Lake, I bet you will know the name of this restaurant because it's quite famous. And I went there the last time I was there, and I was like, oh man, this is banging. This is great. A great Mexican restaurant, which I don't know why I shouldn't be surprised by that. But anyway, it's there. I wasn't surprised. I just like it. And if I could remember the name of it, I'd give it a plug, if that's even a thing now. Maybe I should mention them on my Instagram account. Zain Akbari says, any chance you could interview Tomas sometimes? I've always enjoyed hearing from him on the Sirius show, and it seems he'd have some interesting stories to tell. Well, Zane, thank you for the question. Tomas, if you don't know, I'm sure most of you do. Tomas is my friend and is a tour manager
At BlastMega.
and
Sid,
he
hi.
worked on the American on Purpose show that we did for CNN. He and I work together a lot. And Tomas is, amongst other things, manages stand-up appearances for me in stand-up shows, and so we travel together a lot. And the idea of me interviewing Tomas, I don't know if that would work. I mean, we talk all the time, but Tomas is from the Czech Republic, and it's not called the Czech Republic anymore. I think it's called Czechia now. He's originally from Czechia. He's American now, but he's from Czechia, which used to be the Czech Republic, which used to be Czechoslovakia, which used to be, well, used to be the Soviet Union. Used to be one of those guys. I don't know how happy they were about that. Václav Havel was a very impressive statesman from what was then Czechoslovakia, I think. I don't know. I don't know much about that. Maybe, you know what, I should interview Tomas. I should interview Tomas about the history of Czechia. I'll do that. I'll do that the next time Tomas and I are working together, which is actually not far away. I think it's in a couple of weeks. He's gone to Korea today or tomorrow. He's gone to Korea because he manages a lot of different bands. He manages Dinosaur Jr., he manages a Japanese heavy metal band called Boris, who are very Japanese heavy metal. Japanese heavy metal are sort of punky heavy metal. They're a kind of genre of their own. A band called Boris are very good. And Tomas is their manager, and they are appearing, this is going to appeal to a lot of you, I know, they're appearing in Korea for the first time this week, and so Tomas is going over there for that, and he's quite excited about it. And so when he gets back from Korea, which is in a couple of weeks when we're working together again, I will interview Tomas about his experiences in Korea and the political history of Czechoslovakia. It sounds like a viral piece of clickbait that people are going to go crazy for. Tomas's impressions of Korea and a breakdown of the political situation in the former Czech Republic, which is now called Czechia. This is from John Bejarno, not Bon Gibalno. John Bejarno from San Mateo, California. John says, what invention would you like to see happen in your lifetime? Gosh, there's too many. I mean, medical inventions would be good. You know, they used to always talk about flying cars. People say, oh, yeah, in the future we'll all have flying cars, which I think we have. We've had that for a while. They're called planes. You can have a plane. I don't like the idea of a flying car, and I'll tell you for why. Because people drive badly enough, am I right? Said an old man yelling on his lawn. But, I mean, if you're in the air... Also, I have a pilot's license. And let me tell you this. There's a lot of rules about flying around in the sky. And a lot of airspace rules and different restrictions about who can fly where and what kind of thing they can fly and the power of the and all that. And you can get into a lot of trouble not knowing about weather conditions, and there's a lot to learn. So, flying cars, I don't know. I mean, it's bad enough if you get a drone near an airport and everything has to shut down and all that. Although, let me just say this, by the way. As I come back from 7 days, I think 5 commercial flights in 7 days, something like that. It's a miracle, the commercial airline system. Everyone bitches about it, but if you think about it, I mean, I've been all around the United States in a week, and I think the latest I was delayed was like 10 minutes. And I don't even think that happened, to be honest. I was early a couple of times. I took an airline, which I haven't taken before. Well, I've taken once before. But I took this airline. It was the only direct flight that I could get at the time I wanted from Los Angeles
to St. Louis was in an airline called Southwest, which I'm sure some of you will be familiar with. And I have to tell you this, I was very impressed. It was good. What is interesting is it's on coach, which, but as it turned out, I was sitting next to Tomas anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then Tomas was sitting I was at the window, Tomas was in the center. Tomas is bigger than me, but he was fine with the center. So I was in the window, Tomas was in the center. He's like 6'5", I think, Tomas, or 6. He was in the center. Then next to him was a very small lady, so all worked out. And the very small lady, I think, was quite happy to be sitting next to us, and we all had a lovely time together. So that was fine. So of what invention I'd like to see happen in my lifetime, I don't know, but if I was an invention I would like to see happen, then I'd go about making it happen. I'm not in a position to do anything for medical inventions or anything like that. And, I'm too long in the tooth for flying cars or... Was it the self-driving cars? That's the thing now, right? I mean, you get Waymos, but I don't know. I mean, although when I was in London, about a month ago, I was in London, England, and I saw Waymos being tested, the self-driving taxis. I thought, that's an interesting call in London. Is that going to work? Because the streets of London, of course, were built way before the invention of the motor car, or even the idea that a road should be a straight line. I mean, they've got straight line roads in parts of London, but a lot of it is all wiggly and then one-way streets, and I don't know, maybe a Waymo can handle London, but where are you going to get your cheeky, chat from? Who's going to say, all right, Gaffer, where can I take you? And all the lovely chat you get from London cab drivers, which is a real thing. If you haven't visited, I haven't ever been to London, when you go there, take a cab, a real one, not a robot one. And you will find some of the chattiest, interesting and interested people driving these cabs. I mean, not everybody's going to be great, and you're not going to agree with everyone, certainly, but I've always rather enjoyed the kind of cheeky patter of the London cabbie, which brings me
Flame Plays 21. Sid At Flame Plays 21. Sid JK.